Anyway, I'm on my way to work and I'm sitting in traffic, so I thought I'd bring you up to speed on one of the things I've been working on while we've not been sailing. Seahorse goes in the water actually this weekend, which is good news, but it does mean this weekend, as in now when you're watching this film, we won't have anything to show you yet still of the boat. So I thought I'd talk about something I'm doing with Adam. Now you'll probably remember Adam, well, regular viewers will remember Adam. He sailed on Seahorse with us. I did the New Year's Day race in the Alto with him that time once, and he's also the guy who's got the 49er that we went sailing with. But one of the other things with Adam is he sails a Blaze, like I used to sail a Blaze, or at least, pardon me, he used to sail a Blaze. So anyway, to make some sense of that, I bought another Blaze. You haven't seen it yet because I haven't been sailing in it. But I'm fortunate enough where I work that there's fairly close to us there's a big workshop, and I'm able to store the boat in there while I do some work on it. Now, as it happens, Adam, who has just set up his own machine shop, and at the moment he's in this same place. So you probably won't know, but I design things for a living, and it turns out now, of course, Adam's in a position to make things for a living. So we thought, why don't we get together and do some stuff for the Blaze? So we started. We haven't actually made very much yet, but we got high hopes. But anyway, let's skip forward now. Let's assume I've got to work, and I'll show you what we've done. So this is where the boat's kept. Let me show you what we've been doing. So what we've been making, that was a prototype, I'll move that one. At the moment are these. They are standoffs to put the cleats on. I drew it up, Adam machined it. We're giving it a bit of thought. It's made in such a way that obviously various different cleats fit on it, including, if I move around, the fair lead on the back of it. Some of them have some of the different cleats are slightly wider, which is why the standoff is slightly bigger there, but it suits most. We've got a little cutout either side at the bottom to let any water that gets in there run out again, but it also gives you a place to trap a piece of elastic if you want, or you can just tie in right through it to tie in, because although we haven't got them on here, the toe straps normally go on that eye there, and you want a piece of elastic up here to hold them in place. They screw into the normal deck holes, so there's no extra drilling to be done, because if I get down here, when the rope's pulled tight, the forces are all pulling this way. Before, they were trying to kind of bend the screws in the deck, whereas now there's a much kinder angle, if you like, between the load force and the fixing at the front, so there's much less strain put on the deck and the fixings. But the most important bit, which I'm not sure I'm going to be able to show you easily given what I've got, is, bear with me. Right, the most important bit is that you can now cleat and uncleat from right out on the wing. If you've got the standard fixings, either this tube gets in the way and stops you cleating it in, or the wing tube itself stops you getting it low enough. So what most people do is either put up with it, or they put the little plastic standoffs underneath there, which is putting more strain on them. So so this is what Adam and I came up with. Going to get them anodised yet. Probably going to be blue, the first ones, because he gets a lot of bits done anodised blue for the jobs he does. So anyway, let me show you how he made them. So this is where Adam works. He's not actually here today. He's skiing at the moment. But he bought that big machine. He's kind of temporary here at the moment while he's the new premises he wants to move into are getting finished off. But it's all very impressive. Big CNC machine. Don't know, lots of buttons to press. These are some of the sort of things he's doing. He's working to tolerances of you know, plus or minus 10 microns, which is like half a thou in the world of, you know, in old people speak. We have got some other things on the cards as well. This is a small, well, let me show you. It's back on the boat. So this is a 3D printed model at the moment of the piece that used to fit on there. Used to look like, can't find it, I haven't got it. Anyway, it used to look pretty much like that, bit bigger sort of thing. But anyway, it's a tie down point. It's used just to hold your boat on the trailer, hold it on the when you do it. But we've machined it. You can't really see the detail in this, but so that you can actually put a burgee in there, so you can put your burgee on the front of the boat. I like burgees on the top of the mast, but Adam likes them lower down where he can see them, each to their own. So that's something we're doing. We're also working on a new miniature block. Blazes are very prone to having the top block on the end of the kicker blow up on you, because you put quite a lot of load in it. Not that blazes are unique in that. In fact, there's quite a lot of dinghies nowadays that put a lot of strain on some of their blocks. So we've come up with a design for a block that we think will be not only stronger, but it'll be serviceable. You can take it apart. We're still working on that though. We're also, Adam's got some ideas on the mast foot. We're looking at do something on the mast foot, just for the fun of it really. But anyway, the point of all this really is just to show you what we're doing, and if anyone's got any projects they want machined or whatever, if you get in touch with me, I can pass them on to Adam, and between us I'm sure we could kind of come up with a solution for you. So anyway, that'll have to do this week while before we get Seahorse in the water, which is happening Friday, although we had 60 knot winds this weekend, so if it's going to be that windy it won't be going in. But anyway, that's the plan. See you next week.